There's one photo that you took. If you could tell us about it. There's a woman in a white dress. She's got a large amount of blood on her. She's being helped away after the attacks. Can you tell me about the photo?
Yeah, well, that's the first photo I took when I arrived on the promenade, if I can remember properly. As soon as I arrived, she's the first lady I saw, just walking towards me with her family or her friends that were with her. And yeah, it was. I took a photo straight away because it was just quite a shocking view, and I didn't know what I was walking into. I didn't know what happened. So I just realized slowly. First thing I saw was her, and after that it was just body after body. And the further down I walked down the promenade towards Place Masséna, the more bodies there were. So.
Your wife and your 4-year-old son were at the promenade while you were home watching your youngest son when the attacks happened. What did your wife and son do when they realized something was wrong?
Well, I think they were crossing the road when suddenly I think the truck came past behind them, and then suddenly the whole crowd panicked and everybody was running. So she didn't really look back. She just ran straight back to the apartment.
And I know when they got home, you grabbed your camera and you arrived at the scene. Were first responders there, or did you get there really before a lot of the first responders did?
No, I was definitely before the first response. In front of the Negresca is where there was just bodies, and there was, I think the police and the first response were further down the road where the truck ended up. They were still chasing him down. When I got there, it was just basically the first 500 meters, 1 kilometer of bodies that are just. There was no one there. There was just me, basically, and people trying to save their loved ones.
And I heard you say that it was eerily quiet in a way.
It was. It's like he just drove past and drove over all these people. So there wasn't any noise except for some shouting and some the family members calling for help and shouting, "Why is the ambulance not coming?" etc. And just it was quite frustrating, unfortunately, the time that it took to get everybody helped.
Well, Antoine, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us.
No, well, thank you for having me.